Say hello to the wall of women. By the way, all these women are from the 90s, so they don't look like this anymore. There's my real woman right there, my Gibson SG, my 71. But last year I was gifted this guitar. Vern Schafer had a company, a piano company, out of Colton, California. Schafer Guitars. This actually was, it wasn't the first I owned, but it was the first one I considered my real one. I'll have to make a, my first one was a Tisco Del Rey, and had I kept that thing in condition, it would be worth a couple of G's today, because they don't make them like that anymore. So a friend of mine was out in line, online, and he found from the Schafer company, the Vern Schafer and Sons company. If you can find their stuff, pick it up. It's online. They got a lot of nice slide ones. The pianos were beautiful. They were just the piano company. So I adjusted the pickups to my liking, because they were adjusted by someone else, but someone else who doesn't play like me, because I like having the single coils all balanced. I put my electronic cleaner on this. I'm gonna swap all these out for 500K instead of 250K, because that's just the way it should be. If you're a player live, you know. This thing was loose. I tightened it up, now it works. So I went to play. I'm not gonna play it anyway. So I went through today. I had a little bit of spare time, and I went through and I tweaked, and I used my. You can't see it. There it is. My Peterson strobe tuner, old school. Readjusted the intonation, because I know how to do that, and yeah, just went through and tweaked it all up. Now, a friend of mine who got me this, he doesn't know what I know. I didn't even make it past my first practice song, because look what happened. By the way, whoever set this up had the strings all the way set over, all out of place. They had them in there. See, look at right there. That one's not even. I'm going to replace them tomorrow. But yeah, so it's like. I mean, there's only one type of string I'll use, and that's Ernie Ball. And that's the only string that I should. As far as acoustics, and I mean, I'm open to that. There's a few, but as far as that. If you can afford the cobalts, get them. If you can afford the paradigms, get those too. I use the pink, and I use the what the hell is that called? The orange ones, 10 through 52s, most of the time for live. But for other stuff, I use the pink 9 through 42s. So I'm definitely gonna restring this up. But yes, this is. If anyone knows or cares the history about me, Ant-Man. This was, I lost one of the other guitars I had, but sentimentally, this is one of my favorites right here. I'll try to print a description, maybe I'll try and record something too. By the way, I had to raise the strings a little bit because they were too low. And the streamlets were killing me right there. I need to file those down too, but that's neither here nor there, maybe later. So I tightened everything up. And this is part 1, and hopefully I'll get you a part 2 pretty soon, okay? All right. Rock on, people.